Liang Yu's heart froze. Qin Chen's words were too real. He could no longer keep calm. "Please, tell me how to remove the poison. I'll be forever grateful." His hands shook as he grabbed Qin Chen's shoulder, eyes filled with fear. The place was quiet and hidden. No one saw this. If they had, they would never believe it. How could a proud master like Liang Yu beg a young man like this? Qin Chen looked at him coldly. "Didn't you just call me an alarmist? Why believe me now?" Liang Yu forced out a smile. "I was blind before. Forgive me, please." But deep in his heart, anger and hatred burned. "Let me get the cure first," he thought darkly. "Then I'll make this boy suffer." Yet Qin Chen's calm eyes seemed to pierce through him. He already knew what Liang Yu was planning, but only said softly, "Come with me." Liang Yu blinked. "Where to?" "To your refining room. There's something I want you to make." Though uneasy, Liang Yu obeyed and walked ahead. People nearby noticed how respectful he looked toward Qin Chen, and whispers spread quickly. Who was this mysterious young man to make Master Liang act like this? Soon they entered a private chamber filled with furnaces, ores, and shining tools. The air was heavy with the heat of smelted metal. "Here it is," Liang Yu said stiffly. "What do you want me to refine?" Qin Chen picked up a pen and paper. His strokes were quick, steady. When he finished, he handed over the drawing. "I need 18 needles, exactly like this." Liang Yu glanced at the sketch casually, but then froze. His hand trembled as he looked closer. It was a thin black needle, 3 inches long, coiled in a perfect spiral. Each part had a different thickness, and tiny, complicated symbols covered its surface. At first glance, it looked simple, but the more he studied it, the more it felt alive, like a piece of art holding secrets too deep to understand. Liang Yu's breath grew heavy. This wasn't an ordinary design. It was far beyond the level of a second-grade weapon. Even a third-grade treasure might not match this level of detail. And what shocked him more, the drawing was flawless. Every tiny measurement, every line, every curve was perfect, as if Qin Chen had copied it straight from heaven itself. Finally, Liang Yu whispered, "I am a second-order refiner, but this design is too advanced. How do you expect me to create something like this?" Qin Chen's expression didn't change. "Don't worry, I'll guide you." "You?" Liang Yu looked doubtful, but Qin Chen's calm face was no joke. For a moment, Liang Yu felt as if the boy truly knew something he didn't. "What materials should I use?" "The black stone you just received," Qin Chen replied. Liang Yu's face darkened instantly. "That stone was given to me by young Master An Ping. I was supposed to forge his weapon with it. If I use it up, how will I explain myself?" "I'm getting yelled at. Just tell me." "Fine, just leave me. Stop working on that weapon." But Qin Chen only smiled faintly. "You'll figure it out." Liang Yu's chest tightened. Qin Chen spoke with such calm certainty. But why did it feel like walking into a trap? Fear, anger, doubt. Finally, he gritted his teeth. "How can I trust you?" Qin Chen spoke a short formula, voice steady as steel. "If you guide your true energy the way I just taught you, you'll know." Liang Yu hesitated, but curiosity gnawed harder than fear. The moment he followed Qin Chen's method, his body jolted. The burning pain that had tortured him for days, like 10,000 ants biting his flesh, suddenly faded. Even the sharp aches at his acupoints eased. For the first time in forever, Liang Yu tasted relief, but something about Qin Chen's tone hinted this was only the beginning. For a heartbeat, Liang Yu thought the illness had vanished. But Qin Chen's cold voice cut him down. "It only hides the pain. It does not cure you. The real solution comes after you finish." Relief twisted instantly into dread. If Qin Chen could ease his agony so easily, what else was this boy hiding? Liang Yu's fists clenched. His pride screamed to rebel, but his body craved the relief. Finally, he obeyed. Flames roared to life, wrapping the black YAOMING stone in blue and white fire. Liang Yu's hands were steady, his skill undeniable. Yet no matter how long he worked, the stone only glowed faintly red. It refused to melt. Each passing second hammered his pride. Was this Qin Chen's plan to humiliate him in his own refining room? Qin Chen frowned. The YAOMING stone was top-tier, icy cold in nature. For a second-order flame, it was nearly impossible to refine quickly. "Sprinkle talcum powder on it," Qin Chen ordered. Liang Yu froze, then sneered. "Talcum powder? That's for cleaning black iron, not refining a third-grade stone. You'll ruin everything." But Qin Chen's gaze was sharp as a blade. "I said add it." Liang Yu's pulse spiked. Why was Qin Chen so confident? Could it be he knew something no refiner ever had? His pride flared. "Fine, don't blame me when this fails." He tossed in the powder carelessly, and his eyes nearly popped from their sockets. The dull red stone flared brighter at once. Before his eyes, the unyielding YAOMING stone softened and melted into liquid. Liang Yu staggered back, heart thundering. This wasn't just refining. This was rewriting the very rules of his craft. And Qin Chen had done it with a single word. How could ordinary talcum powder break the laws of refining itself, he whispered. Qin Chen's cold voice snapped him out of shock. "Don't just stand there. Remove the impurities, now." Liang Yu scrambled into action, a ray pen flying across the stage. Symbols poured out, glowing with mysterious light. In moments, a six-pointed star pulsed on the refining table. The pattern's power was incredible. Its power was unlike anything Liang Yu had ever seen. The deeper he looked, the more the pattern seemed infinite, like a door to some greater knowledge. After only a dozen breaths, Qin Chen had finished carving an extremely complex array pattern. Liang Yu's eyes widened in shock. The design was so intricate and perfect, yet he couldn't even begin to understand what the function of the array was. Every line, every symbol, seemed alive, pulsing with power he couldn't comprehend. A chill ran down his spine. Qin Chen's knowledge, it wasn't just above his own. It was beyond anything he had ever imagined. Something that might even surpass the limits of the entire realm. Liang Yu swallowed hard, his mind racing. What was Qin Chen planning with this array?